Hi all, it's Anita again, coming to chat with you today again on COVID-19. Today is part 3 of my little discussion with you and to give you a bit of education on COVID-19 and how you can protect yourself from getting infected or contaminated with the virus. Okay, it's going to be short and I'm going to go along as quickly as I can. I have a little assistant today, which is Carolyn. She's also a healthcare worker and she's going to be helping me today. As I said to you, I'm a qualified advanced practitioner and I'm quite comfortable with this telling you about COVID-19 and PPEs and protecting yourself out there. First to begin, I just want to say that we're having some places are recovering, some places are still going on. We still have issues in the UK, we still have issues in America and other places in the Caribbean. So one of the things is that to protect yourself, people have to eat. So definitely you'll be going out for your shopping. It is always advisable that one person in the family go and do your shopping. Those of you who cannot shop, I'm sure you would find someone that's going to help you with the shopping. The elderly people, they might be champions in the village that is helping you. But those that are going out, start dressing. First to begin, when you're getting dressed to go out, you need to ensure that you're covered properly. Just remember, your hair can carry viruses, your hair can carry bacteria, your hair can carry germs. So the best thing you need to do, bring my cap, it's wear something on your head. Some people like to tie their head, ladies like to tie their head. Some people wear caps, some people wear stylish hats and they go out. I have a nice black hat that I always wear when I go out and I get it clean. And after when I come in, I spray it to sterilize it. So I use this and I put it on my head, which covers my head properly. Another thing is when I go out, I take out my watches and my bands off my hands. My hands is always free. So if I'm wearing my glasses, I'm wearing my glasses because germs and viruses and bacteria can get onto these. If you can wash it, it's fine. But if you can't wash it, please take it off and leave it at home. You don't need it in this season. Another thing is that your wallets and your purses that you're carrying around with you, remember that each time you touch the germ, the bacteria, you're going to touch your wallet. You're going to touch your wallet and you're going to touch your purse with it and you can contaminate it. So the best thing for you to do is to take the card, your driving license if you're driving, and whatever form of ID that you have, or if you're going to a shop that needs to see their membership card, take those along with you only. If you're driving, you can leave your wallet in the car and just take your card that you need for that particular shopping. So you go to the shopping area, bare hands, no watch on, cover your head. Also make sure you have a pair of glasses, whether it be sunglasses, whether it be a goggles, whether it be a designer glasses or whatever you want to wear to protect your eyes from the virus getting into your eyes. Some of us, we may have face masks. We might have two types of face masks. We might have this one, which is a single use. Some people will have a reusable mask that they would use. So you have your face mask, you have your goggles, you cover your hair, and then most importantly, you will have something to sterilize your hands and to sterilize your carts that you have. What I normally do is when I get there and I have a shopping basket or a trolley, I spray them with this, which is an alcohol-based chemical. Obviously, if you can wipe the handles of the basket and in the trolley, you take out your paper and you wipe it. Listen, I want to tell you something. It's better you wipe and you clean your hands and you go in to do your shopping. Remember, it's social distancing, 2 shopping carts apart. Or down the lane, you walk a good distance away from people. You don't need anyone talking or breathing or coughing into your mouth. Okay? When you go down and get your shopping, after you go through your shopping, they will either give you a bag. Some places don't give you bags. So you have to determine what technique you're going to use. Some of us are on the buses and we have to bring our bags home on the buses. Remember, when you get on the buses, use your hand gel spray or wipes. Clean your hands whenever you touch the surface. Don't put your hands in your face. I know it's very impossible. Sometimes your face is itching, but if you have to do so, make sure that you use the back of your hands, or you clean your hands with gel or wipes, and you clean it properly before you even touch anywhere in your face, because you don't want this thing to get into your mouth or your nose or in your eye. Okay, so we've already gone to the cashier and we've done our shopping, and we have our groceries in our basket, and we are going towards our car, or we have bags and we're going to get the bus to come home. One thing for those people who have shopping baskets and you're going to your car, remember that you don't know if those plastic bags or anything that has viruses on it. So you need to do two things. One, you will have items that you can't wipe down, and you will have one set of items that you can wipe down. So anything to do with boxes, plastic bags, bottles, you can wipe these things down. You don't have to have any special wipes. If you're not, you don't have access to detergent, sanitizers, or you don't have access to sprays, all you need is some dishwashing liquid and a bottle of water. And all you need to do is pour your dishwashing liquid in your water. Make sure you have enough in there. Make sure it's well mixed and take it with you. You can either take, if you have material cloth like this that you use in the kitchen, or if you have napkins, strong napkins or tissue paper, you can take this. You can soak this tissue with the soapy water, and then you wipe. For people who cannot afford to shop online and to get sanitizers, you can just have a mix of water and dishwashing liquid from your kitchen, or even your soap, or even if you have any form of soap, it can be your dishwash, it can be your laundry soap or whatever. You can mix it. You can make it work for you. It doesn't have to be posh and $1 million. All it needs to do is have soapy water to clean that thing. So this is something that you can use from your kitchen. You don't have to be a genius to make up something from your kitchen. So you've done your shopping and you go to your car. You can take this. You can take a piece of cloth like this that you have from your kitchen, and you soak it with the water very well, and then you start wiping down everything. And as you wipe your grocery basket down, you wipe your containers and everything, you put it in your car. Do not take the bags from your grocery shopping or from the shop and bring it into your house and into your car. From the trolley, clean it out, take the food out, take the whatever you have and put it. If you can't wipe potatoes, you can't wipe vegetables, and you cannot wipe your fruits, bring it home in that bag. Just as you bring it, put it in your sink and you start washing it out. You can use soap and water. You can wash it out and wash it properly out and leave it to drain, and then put it away. Remember that this virus lives in the fridge for a very long time. So you can put it in the fridge and then take it back out and it's there. Okay? Those of you that are going on the buses, make sure that you wipe your hands, clean your hands. If you touch any surfaces before you can put your hands anywhere near your face. In fact, if you can avoid it as much as you can when you're going out. Wear your face mask from the house if you're going on the bus. Cover your hair from the house. Wear your glasses from the house going on the bus. I will not advise that you use the gloves while you're on the bus. Just clean your hands and keep it clean. Because if you use the gloves, you're going to keep touching everything. Can you imagine? This is the germs, and I have just touched this. It's going to stay on here, and you put it back in your purse. So where possible, do not touch anything. Do not take out things and then put it in your pocket and take it out. If you're going to shop, go to shop, put your card in your pocket. When you get in the shop, you wipe down your trolleys, take out your card when you need it, but clean your hands with your sanitizer or your soap and water before you take your wallet or your cards out from your pocket, because you're going to introduce the virus into your pocket, and then you're going to put your hands in there and take it back out with your wallet. Why I'm saying to you, just walk with your cards. At least some of the cards, they don't get spoiled. You can still wipe it down with a little bit of soap and water or clean it. They don't get spoiled. The only way the chip gets spoiled on it if it's damaged. So I want to advise you, all right? Those of you can shop with contactless, shop with contactless. Those of you in taxis, wipe your hands and clean your hands when you open the door, close the doors, and whatever you touch, clean your hands. Okay? If you don't have a car, as I said, you're on the bus, make sure you don't put your hands in your face. Keep your hands away. If you need to go in your pocket, clean your hands before you go into your pocket. Okay? Advice, shopping. Okay? You can have one pair of gloves, but that is only when you're finished in the store to clean your stuff in your car, and then put the things in your car and then get rid of the gloves. So you don't really need the gloves. It's a false sense of security, even the face mask. But the mask is going to protect you and the other person. If you're coughing for any reason, you should stay at home. But if there's no one to help you and you go outside, you can put yourself, maybe you're like me and the summer is giving you like a little cough or sniffle and has nothing to do with the virus, and you have to go out, wear the mask because you don't want to give people that insecurity. Okay? Head cover, face mask, contactless only, spray and wipe everything. And as you go along, you protect yourself. When you're in the shops, keep your distance away from others. There is no way you can keep a distance away from your family. So if you go into the shop with one of your relatives, then you have to shop together. 2 trolleys apart, stay apart. As I said, after you've paid for your shopping and everything, you know, there are some shops that will not give you bags. There are places like ShopRite, Costco's, Macro, Price Right, Price Mart, all in Trinidad. Wherever you shop, they do things differently. So you need to clean your stuff before you bring it in your house. Those of you who get home on the bus, my advice to you, you can, when you're opening the door, you either hold the bag in your hand and open the door, you rest it on the ground. My advice to you, just open the door, rest the bag inside, come in, take your shoes off, collect your clean bag from your house, transfer everything or clean it from there, and then put it in your kitchen and wash your fruits and vegetable. I hope that's clear to you. Okay? And another thing is when you're taking the shopping out of the bag, as I said, wipe everything down, clean everything down. Onions, garlic, you can't wash, but you can put it in the sink, or you can leave it in a bag and you can use as you go. Dispose of the bags from the shop and do not take it home where possible. And clean your hands again. Use the soap that you've made from your kitchen, or if you have sanitizers and wipe, you can use that as well. Okay? On the bus, as I said, try not to touch anything. Okay? Wipe everything where possible. All right? Okay. Mask. People wear your mask. I'm going to put this one for example. Okay? I wear this mask and I wear my cap, or I tied my head, and I need to take them off at home. Okay? First thing first, those of you that came off the bus, you would probably come home with your mask inside. So when you get home, you need to take it off before you start handling everything. Or you can keep it on until you're finished. You cannot use this mask for the second time. So you clean your hands, you go at the back of your ears, and you pinch this and you take it off, and then you bin it. Okay? And your cap or your hat, take them off. If your hat is not, You cannot wash it, spray it. I do this. I take my spray and I spray my hat and I put it down and I leave it for it to dry off. If you have a head tie, put it to wash. That's very strong. Put it to wash. All right. So do not touch your face and pull the mask down. Sorry, that's very strong that I use. Pull the mask. Don't pull the mask down. Take it out from behind your ears. Take your cap off. Take your goggles off if you're not wearing glasses. Take those things off. Like me, I would put my hands here, okay, on the side where it doesn't touch. For goggles, take it off and I wipe this down. So I wipe, even when I go out, I come home and I wipe my glasses because I know that it can pick up stuff. So I wipe it down like this and I put back on my glasses. So that's a typical example for you to do, okay? So please be careful when you take your mask off. When you're washing your hands when you get home, another important thing that my dearly beloved healthcare colleague here reminded me of, when you're touching your liquid bottle, remember that your hands might have something in it and it might remain on there. So I don't know if you would see it, but my hands is showing you the white thing. So you've got it there. What you need to do, pour some soap out, put it in a sponge, wash the bottle out with your hands and the tap that you've touched. Wash everything out and wash your hands as well to take out any bugs from off the bottle and off your tap. And wash it down properly. People might say it's a bit OCD. It is not OCD. It's being careful and cautious, okay? Especially if you're living in a house where you have children, where you have an elderly person and you're the person designated to shop. You're the shopper. So the shopper comes home, you have to be careful. And when you take all your groceries and pack them out, then take your clothes off that you came from on the outside with and put it to wash. Do not then go and sit down and you're in the living room and you're there hugging up everyone. No, because you don't know what has landed on your clothes. You don't know if you come in contact with the virus and then you go and sit down with the kids and you rub up. No, just take your clothes off, put it in a basket if it's downstairs. Like me, I drop mine downstairs. If you don't have a downstairs and it's one floor, put it in a basket or put it to wash straight away. So one of my colleagues, she washes hers straight away. Okay, so you got to be careful when you do all of these things, all right? I just want you to understand that social distancing is important. Isolation is important. Isolation doesn't mean that you have the infection. It just means you're staying away so you don't get infected. Quarantine is different because your potential risk for infection, so they quarantine you. Some ideas, as I said, you can make your own soap. Take your cloth and wipe it. You can take your tissues, cut them, strong tissues, cut them, put them in a plastic bag and carry them with you so you can use them. If you don't have clothes, you can use your tissues if you have. You just got to make it work for yourself. Advice where possible. Hallelujah. Advice where possible. As I said, you can use baby wipes, you can use soaked wipes, you can use whatever you have available. It's not necessarily for you to have an N95 mask. N95 mask is for people who are working directly with patients that are COVID-19 positive. So if you have a mask, as I said, you can have the basic ones, which is this, and this is one of them. You can wash them, okay? And this is the single-use one. So you have the single-use and you have the washable, reusable one. So if you have this one, after the first use, you chuck it away. This one, you can reuse it, you can wash it, you can spray it down, but make sure that you don't just use it over and over again, because you know what? The virus can be sitting on the face mask, if you can see, if it gets there because you've touched it. So you just need to make sure that you clean it. You can wash it. And as I do, I clean it like this. So there is nothing on it there for me. Okay, so if you look at it, there, when I spray it, it will kill the virus off because it's alcoholic spray. Okay, do not, as I said, reuse this. Put it in the bin straight away. Don't touch the front of it. Take it from the back and put it in the bin. Okay, just to be warned, bus drivers, cleaners, you all make sure that you have an N95 mask, apron for the cleaners, and the the drivers. Make sure you have some gloves and goggles on. Okay, people are still dying. Porters are dying, bus drivers are dying, cleaners are dying. So you need to protect yourself. Full gowns for nurses and doctors and goggles, N95 mask and visors they wear. Full gowns. You don't need full gowns. You don't need aprons if you're just going outside to shop. Taxi drivers might need face mask and their goggles. Okay. And I just want to remind everyone to be safe. The government is expecting you to stay at home. My advice, please, to avoid contamination and to avoid getting infected, stay at home. Okay, this is a short recording. I don't want to go past 20 minutes, which I've already gone past. And I just want to tell you something. Stay at home. Listen to the government, listen to what they're saying. I know some government are slower than some, and I do respect the government of Trinidad and Tobago, who is doing really well with their and the way they're handling the COVID-19 situation there. And I just want to say to them, well done. And others, they're slow behind, but we have to fight this thing together. So do not be afraid. If you need to talk to me, you can also call me or text me if you want. In the UK, 0741-285-7197. Outside the UK, it's +44-741-285-7197. Also, when you see the video, you can subscribe to the channel for when I'm doing another recording, or you can just like and share. Okay, and I just want you all to be safe. If you have any questions, you can always call me. Okay, and thank you very much once more for listening. Please like and share, and you can subscribe to the channel. This is going to be an ongoing thing. I'm only doing this because of COVID-19, but it's going to be an ongoing thing with health and discussion. So there is going to be an opportunity for you to come on live when I do a live recording. Okay, you bye and take care for now.